I'm Jason Nunez, and let's queer up gay culture. NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman says he binged queer hockey romance Heated Rivalry overnight. The world of queer sports storytelling just got an unexpected fan, NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman. In a recent interview with the Hockey News, Bettman revealed he binged the hit series Heated Rivalry in a single night. The show centers on a passionate enemies-to-lovers romance between rival hockey stars Shane Hollander, played by Hudson Williams, and Ilya Rozanov, played by Connor Storrie. Bettman said, quote, "It's a wonderful story. The content, particularly for young people, may be a little spicy, so you have to balance that out," end quote. Still, he praised the series as very well done, noting, quote, "I can see where they were picking at things we, as a league, had done in the past," end quote. Bettman said the show helped draw new fans to the NHL during the 2025-26 season, comparing its cultural impact to Taylor Swift's influence on NFL viewership. The commissioner also addressed the league's stance on Pride. While affirming support for LGBTQ+ fans and Pride nights, he reiterated that themed jerseys, including Pride jerseys, will not return to warm-ups. He said, quote, "It wasn't about Pride jerseys or Pride night. It was becoming a distraction," end quote. So, this is another example of the LGBT community being tokenized. They use this for their advantage when it's talking about numbers and dollars and monies and seats. But I don't take my gay card away, Dad. I have not watched Heated Rivalry yet, but I will.
Neither have I.
Okay, great. We could binge watch it together.
Don't worry, we'll watch it together.
Yeah. But I just don't like how our community is tokenized. When I lived in DC, when I lived in Charlotte, even here, sadly, in Florida, like Pride nights are going away. Yeah. And they're being tainted by the government to like remove all their rainbows and remove the different communities, especially ours, from sports. Where we have a lot of LGBT members who are sports players, hockey, NFL, and it's just, I don't like how we're tokenized.
So when he referenced the jerseys at the end, he said there'll be none allowed. So I don't know what, I mean, I have not been to a hockey game ever, but so I don't know what other themed ones there are. And maybe that was just a convenient way to eliminate the Pride ones. I can't really know. But I have watched Heated Rivalry more than once. And,
more than once?
Yeah, and I never repeat shows, ever. Well, maybe a movie like something stupid, but
so is it possible to watch all of it in one night? Like
because they're only like 45 minutes an episode, and there's only 6.
Okay.
So okay. So it's like a long, but it's I've just to hearken to Heated Rivalry. I've never experienced what I feel from that show ever in my life. And it's so strange because I can't understand why. Like, why is this hitting me so hard in such a way? And I can almost not think about it. I mean, for days after watching it, I couldn't even think about it without sobbing. I mean, doubled over sobbing. Not because
but Dale is sensitive, though.
But Pisces.
I don't think we're gonna be crying.
No, that's why there's all these groups. Facebook. I mean, like our friend Michelle Quartas and I, because it has a huge straight women following, lesbian following, and now Empty Netters, the hockey straight guys do this hockey podcast.
Yeah.
They talked about every episode and were crying and doing. So there's something about the power of the. Also, both Hudson and Connor were unknowns at the time, so that made them fresh, and they were so hungry to give everything, and they do give everything, and their performances are amazing. The writing is amazing, and it's also from Canadian. It's from Canada, and many people have said they don't think it could have been made in the U.S. because
it couldn't. We did a story on it.
Yeah. So it's just something about it that has touched so many people and so deeply.
Yeah.
And I think that the Betterman had no choice but to watch it to see what all the big deal is. But you're right, though. Oh, the numbers are going up, so I guess I better look at this.
Right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Visibility works, stories matter, and surprise. Queer love doesn't destroy sports. It actually grows the freaking audience. And that's what's going on, right? And the league can show us that instead of saying this. This is like giving us crumbs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, Heated Rivalry has another, I haven't seen it either, but there already are set to do a season 2
And season
which is
3, and season 3
fantastic,
even.
you know, and season 3. And if it gives a little bit more visibility to hockey, then great. I mean, look what happened down here with hockey. I mean, we were not a hockey place, and now we've won, you know, whatever it is, the championship a couple times in a row. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you just never know, you know? And guess what? Gay people play sports.
Yeah.
Gay people go to sports events.
And I need to see this because
You haven't watched it either?
No, I haven't. But what struck me about
This is the
this
weirdest
is
table I've ever been in.
how receptive the public is to a gay
Because it's beyond that. Because it's beyond. I mean, the kissing is so beautiful. You've never seen anything like it. It's amazing. But it's also just the way. Also, these actors, all the main actors, have been really amazing representatives of queer community in all of their tour.
Now, mind you, every time they ask them are they gay, they won't answer, which of course is good because you know they want that. You know, and I saw one of them at a fashion show with Ricky Martin, and I was just strap away. I was like,
Hudson Williams.
That was what got me to go. I'm gonna watch this.
That was Hudson.
You know what it reminds me of too? Remember Brokeback Mountain?
Yeah.
How it was so well received by the general public. So maybe it's just the way.
And this is a much more beautiful love story.
than that. Yeah, I have to see.
Well,
it.
again,
Wow.
Brokeback is before social
way
media.
long.
So you've got to give it, you know, what it was for that time.
Yes.
It superseded anybody's
But
expectations.
this is such a phenomenon that is never. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
Oh my
It's a
God.
huge. I mean, the boys they become stars in 30 days. I mean, superstars.
Do you think because it was produced in Canada?
That's a big part of it because he was so. Because I started reading the books, I was curious, and they've been the writing for the show is so close to the book. It's kind of amazing.
wow.
Well, they wanted to do it in the U.S. and unfortunately, the U.S. streaming
much
company
censoring.
said that they wouldn't be allowed to kiss till episode 5, and they needed that to be hot and heavy by episode 2 and 3.
Wow.
So that is how they got it in
They
Canada.
kissed in episode 1.
So
They kissed in episode
no, but
1.
hot and heavy. They were saying, like, you know, a big thing.
They didn't want them to have sex though, at all until
They didn't want them to kiss till
5. It's crazy.
That's crazy. That wasn't going to work, you know? So, folks, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.